Hey man, I want to talk about this article I read where Mikey Garcia says he wants to fight Errol Spence in December. Now, Mikey Garcia has been calling out a lot of fighters over the last year. He called out Keith Thurman, he called out Lomachenko, and he called out Errol Spence a couple times, and I think he's serious about this Errol Spence fight. I know a lot of people will say, well, he's not serious. He's not gonna fight Errol Spence, but I think Mikey Garcia is serious about fighting one of those guys. I mean, he's serious about having a big fight. He says he wants a big fight. We all know that he lost a couple years. What, about a year, two? He lost 2 full years of his boxing career going through the legal process with Bob Arum trying to get out that contract. So he's trying to fast track his time lost that he lost in the ring. And I think he's serious. I don't think Mikey Garcia is a guy that just talks just to talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, he said this a couple times about Errol Spence. It's something that maybe he sees in Errol Spence that says that he has a chance versus Errol Spence. He's coming up from he will be coming up from 140. 135 is not that far. He was at 135 not too long, early last year. He was still at 135. So I think his body is maturing. As you get older, we all know you put on a little bit more mature type weight. They call it old man weight, and and his strength is up there. So I don't know if he can win the fight versus Errol Spence, but I give him a chance to compete and possibly win. I mean, it's not out the realm of possibility that he can get in there and win, because Mikey Garcia comes from a boxing family. He's a very, very technical fighter. He has pretty good defense. He has pretty good footwork. I don't know how his power is going to be at 147. He had decent power at 140 in his last fight when he was fighting Lipinez. It was a great fight. I thought he hurt Lipinez a couple times. Made almost, got him up out of there. But at 147, he would have to at least hurt Errol Spence to keep him up off of him. He would have to come with some heavy blows, or he would have to box a near perfect fight, because you are moving up and fighting a bigger man that's used to being at that weight. So, I mean, if Mikey Garcia is serious, I don't know if he's serious about fighting him this year, but he put a date out there. He said in December. Now, we all know Mikey Garcia is a free agent, so he's free to fight with any promotional company. So the fight can get made if he wants it. I believe the fight can get made if he wants it. It's a big fight for Errol Spence, because Errol Spence has not had that many big fights. He had the big fight versus Kell Brook. That's the only big fight that he had. I don't count that Lamont Peterson fight as a big fight. That was a decent fight. But this fight would be a good fight, a big fight versus an undefeated fighter. 3-division world champion in Mikey Garcia. This would be a great fight to me. Matchup wise. But the elephant in the room is, how would Mikey Garcia look at 147? I would rather see him fight somebody at 147 first before he fight Errol Spence. But if he thinks he's ready for Errol Spence, hey, so be it. Hey, I'm all for guys that want to go in there and challenge themselves. That's what sports is all about. It's challenging yourselves, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think about Mikey Garcia. Y'all think he's serious about this fight? I think he's serious about the fight, because he's been talking about it on multiple occasions, and now he said he hopes to fight him in December. So let me know what y'all think about it. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.